Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you all doing today? Welcome to my stream. Hello, Horse. How are you? Oh, I had to really move this out of the way. La, 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 la. Wait. Uh, uh, let me grab this and move it back. There we go. Hey! Oh, oops. That doesn't go there. There we go. Fixed it, I think. Hello. my winter break is over. Today is the last day and I'm like not ready to go back. Hi Leon, how are you? Welcome to my stream. Oh, so today I decided that because we started a new year, maybe we just started differently. Time to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school. It's boring and there's nothing to do. And then you get those nightmares of going to... I hate it. Wait a second, this is not the right one. Well, I can show it to people, but this is not the right one. Oh! So today I decided that I wanted to do a show and tell of all my artworks that I have created. Well, actually, like all the whatchamacallit, all the drawings that I have colored on stream. Let's see, Genshin. No, today it's not Genshin. You have to remember that I have an art channel. I'm supposed to be doing art. And this is not a Genshin channel. Gotcha. No, not today. You're gonna have to wait. Let's see. What do we have? Oh shit, speaking of which, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a show and tell. Yeah, but you don't even have the freaking camera ready. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and kind of 6 sketchbooks. Okay, I'll be honest. This is what happened. I was supposed to start doing artwork, but I was like, I'm not motivated enough to actually do it. So here we are. I think my cat got bored of being in the box. He's just over there sitting on a mat. Actually, I know that it's winter where I am. It's supposed to be slightly cold, but the weather has been awful. Oh, well, I don't mind it being cloudy. What I don't like is the fact that that the weather is like I don't know, warm. Like 60 something degrees. It's kind of chilly, but if you go outside, like you really don't need a jacket. And I'm like, if it's not cold today, there's gonna be a day that it's gonna be really, really, really cold. And we don't want that to happen, but it always happens every single year. Don't worry, I'm trying to set up the camera so you guys can see my artwork. I was so distracted watching YouTube before starting my stream. I even forgot to go potty before starting stream. What was it? What was I listening? Let's see. Do you imagine if I start playing games and forget it and just stop doing artwork, or just do artwork on my special streams only? Do you imagine if I do that? I don't know why, but slowly, without noticing, my channel is becoming more like a gaming channel and less of an art channel. I want my comics first. What do you mean comics? What do you mean comics? You know what? I'm supposed to do something here. How do this? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Never mind. Never mind. Who cares? The story about Iggy. Oh. Like. First, I had to write it, and then I had to give it to somebody to do the thing for me. La 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 la. I wanna see a 39 panel. Okay. I wish for nothing. I wish for nothing. So how's everybody doing anyways? If you're wondering, wait, what do you mean there's gonna be an inch of snow Thursday? I don't know. That's what I'm looking at right now, and I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. It's an inch of snow Thursday. It doesn't snow here. I think it's talking about somewhere else, but it's not here. It doesn't snow here. This is not a snow area. It did snow a long time ago, a few years ago, but that was a total disaster. We don't want to go back to that ever again. That was awful. And to be honest, every year I do say to myself, I'm gonna prepare myself for just in case anything like that ever happens again. Am I prepared right now? No. Because I do remember saying to my brother, I'm gonna buy a box of MRE, which is like military food, just in case the power goes out and we can't cook anything. We have like, at least we have like a kit to make food. Let's see, what was it that I was trying to do? I will have to buy like 2 cases of water. Why am I thinking about this right now? Anyway, for anybody still new out there, I'm Iggy Serure, and I create art, but for some reason, my followers want me to play games, and I'm telling them, no, this is supposed to be a game. This is not a gaming channel. This is supposed to be art. But to be honest, lately, I've been losing motivation to do art. I want to do something, but it's not strong enough to actually push me to do artwork. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. I don't like that I'm noticing that I just not that motivated to do art anymore. I remember when I used to do a lot of art, and now I'm like, meh. Meanwhile, I'm literally trying to open this program. I'm trying to open this program to, Jesus Christ, what's going on? It's okay. Meanwhile, while I wait for that to like load, I guess. So I like to play games. I like to play Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Stardew Valley. When was it? Was it on at the beginning of the year? On January 1st, I did brought out a wheel. I wrote down the names of some games that I have, and I spin the wheel. And the first game that I got was web fishing, but nobody wants to see me play web fishing for a whole entire month. So I spin the wheel again, and the next game that came out was Genshin Impact. When am I gonna play that game? Well, according to my schedule, I will be playing Genshin on Fridays, and I'm gonna be doing that for the whole month. Hey, at least I get to play and I get to do some art. If only I have motivation to do more art. I really don't know why I feel this way. Like, I want to do art, but at the same time, like, my motivation is not strong enough to get me going. And why is this program not opening? It's the program that I connect to my phone, and I can literally show you, what I'm doing on my desk. Open. Okay. Finally, I did it. How many clicks did I have to do to get that thing to work? Anyways, my schedule is Sundays at 10 a.m. Central Time, and on Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes I do stream at random days at random times, so I recommend you to follow me on twitch.tv/ecerurigarnet so you can get an invitation to join my Discord server, so you can get notified when I start streaming so you don't miss out. I also do my special streams, which I finally created like a schedule. When I do them, I'm gonna be doing them on Tuesdays. I'm gonna be doing special streams on Tuesdays, but I don't publish it anywhere else besides Patreon. Yeah, my special streams are special, and I post them on Patreon. And I already have a schedule to when am I gonna be posting my special streams to. Oh, what else? What else do there needs to be said? Oh yeah, if you want to see my artwork, I post them on Instagram. I also post my artwork on DeviantArt. On DeviantArt, you will be able to see really old artworks I used to do back in the day. What else? What else do I have? Let me think. I also, well, like I said, I mentioned I have a Patreon. Depending on the tier that you are pledged to, you get to receive either 1 or 2 PDF liners of my artwork at the beginning of each month, so you can color it yourself, and you will be able to watch and see my special streams. And what else I'm thinking about? I think that's about it. Nothing else comes to mind, I think. No, I don't think so. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, if you want to support me in other ways, there is I have a store where I sell my merch. I have stickers, buttons, magnets, cushions, posters. So let's see, what did I have planned for today? I think this is the perfect time to do it because it's a perfect time to do it because it's the beginning of the year, and at least for anybody who's showing up and coming for the first time to my stream, they can see, oh, so this is the type of art that I do, blah blah blah. And if they like it, they can stay to see to be able to see future artworks. And if they don't, they can leave. They can do it from the beginning, and if they don't like it, they can just go. It's more like a trial. Like a trial. Like, look at my artwork. You don't like it? Okay, then bye-bye. Let's see. I just want to make sure that the camera is working. That doesn't mean because I can see it doing something, that doesn't mean that it's, working on OBS. Yes, I was distracted and I didn't do anything and blah, blah, blah. And here we are. And yeah, now that I think about it, like, where is it? See, that's why I'm trying to repair this, because I'm like, Okay, it's working. Now I have to go and delete it. Clone. There we go. Attach it to this thing so you can see it from above. Why is everything so bright? Why is everything? I'm like looking at it and like, should I turn off the lamp? But it's gonna be kind of darkish if I do that. And I can't. And this curtain is a pain to like. I don't even have anything to tie up the curtains. I don't want it to be so dark in here. Let me see if I can at least like turn one of the lamps. I guess this is good enough. It's just one and it's not even facing my desk. There we go. Let's see. Okay, let's get out of here, and I'm ready to show you guys what I have. There we go. Here we go. Woo! Meanwhile, let me get out of here. You know, just in case, just to make sure that the camera doesn't die on me so quickly. Okay, so show and tell. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, this is my mouse. Say hi to my mouse. Mouse. I'll put it somewhere else. Show and tell. So, I've been streaming for a while now, right? And I have colored or created a bunch of drawings throughout all this time. Yes, I do have more ideas and drawings that I want to do. The question is like actually like making me want to do them. I want to do them. It's like saying I want to eat lasagna, but then you realize, oh, I have to prepare the meat, the sauce, assemble everything. I even have to buy the ingredients. Yeah, then you lose motivation of wanting to do all those things. You just want to eat it. You don't want to prepare it. And then you realize, oh, but you can just buy all made in a restaurant or something. Oh, but it costs a lot of money and it's not big enough. And what if I don't like how they make it? You know what I mean? Something like that, but with art. Like I want to draw, I want to color, but I am like too lazy to actually want to actually get it done. So, actually, not gonna lie, these drawings are not in order. It's just actually, now that I think about it, let me. No. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait a second. Okay. No. It's because I'm like, wait a second. I do remember that I had other drawings. Where are they? I kind of forgot. I do have another sketchbook. Now I have to think about where did I put it. Maybe looking at these drawings, maybe it will bring that little missing spark that I'm looking for to push me to create more artwork again. I've been doing digital, but I've been practicing digital for a little bit, and I wouldn't mind doing that on screen if only I knew how to connect it. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking around my office because I do 100% know that I have another sketchbook that I was coloring a long time ago, and I can't believe I kind of forgot about it until now. And I'm like, where did I put it? I know that it is in my office because there is no reason to put my sketchbook anywhere else. I saw one, but that one is a new one. I'm looking for the old one. the word drawings will be here forever. Let me see. I think maybe in this drawer over here. Okay, found it. Wow, what a mess. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually forgot that I had this. I kind of forgot like 3 sketchbooks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, there we go. I'm back. I'm back. Now I don't even know if I want to show you this one first or not. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, I really don't care which drawing came first, just as long as I can show it to you guys. Like, look, I made this drawing, I made this one, blah, 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 and all that stuff. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I found possibly all the sketchbooks. Not all of them, but, you know, the ones that I have worked on stream. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sketchbooks. Will I be able to have enough time to show you all of them? Let me see. This one doesn't have a lot. I like the sketchbook, but I don't like the fact that I can use wet mediums on it. If you're wondering what journal this is the Focus! This is the Lida art supply. I really love how the pages feel. So smooth. Oh my god, I think I should really turn off the lamp. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn off the lamp. This is it's too bright. I can't show you anything like this. And that's kind of sucks. Turning off the lamp. Oh well. It's not dark, it's just the windows are slightly covered. But it's covered for a reason, just to prevent. Wow, seriously, why everything is so bright? Wow. I have no other lighting here. Why does it look like this? It has to do with the camera. I have no other lighting. Like, what do they want me to do? To do this in the dark? Why is it so light? I don't remember the lamp. Kind of weird. I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, the brightness. But the brightness is for the phone, not for the camera. Let me disconnect it from here. And turn on camera light. Camera light being used by other apps. What do you mean camera light? Okay, let me check here. Get out of here. Doesn't say anything about I'm not connected to the camera right now. Now it looks normal. Okay. I don't know what I did. No, seriously, I don't know what I did. I just turned it off, I don't know. Ugh, now I have to clip it here. Ah. There we go. I don't know what I did, but something was done. And now I can show you. Woo! I can show you my drawings. Yay! Woo! Jesus Christ, I thought this was gonna be. Well, actually, even if I decided to do my own artwork, and I had that problem, it would have been a pain in the ass either way. Because, well, you would be looking at a bright paper and wouldn't be able to see my drawings. Ah, well, whatever. It's fixed. Who cares? It's fixed. For anybody who showed up to my stream just now, welcome. Today I'm doing a show and tell. I'm literally showing everybody all the artworks that I have created so far, and most of them have been like during on stream. It's been so long ago, so people wouldn't even remember. So yeah, once in a while I like to like show you guys, hey look, I made this, I made that, remember this, remember that. Okay, like I said, they're not in order. They're not in order of like, oh yeah, I made this first and this came second and blah blah blah. No, they're not in order. I might have an idea which sketchbook came first, but not like, I don't. There's some drawings that I feel like that I didn't color them on stream. But who cares? I have it here. I'll show you guys my super ultra mega old artworks. I don't have them. My blue sketchbook is still in Puerto Rico with my parents, but my art has improved, so they're not gonna be missed. And if you really want to see them, you can just go to my Instagram and just go to the bottom and find like really old artworks, or go to DeviantArt. You can find like really old artworks there. A lot of them are not even colored, but the point is that I'm gonna start with this one because why not? It practically looks new. Let's see, can I finally show you the logo? Yay! Lida Art Supply. I like it. I really do like it. I really do like this journal. The problem is that I can't do wet mediums. So by this time when I got this journal, I was already starting to get into like doing more watercolor, and it just can't, the paper can't handle it. The paper can't handle it. I'm just a little bit disappointed, but it's good for drawing. So if you want to practice, and obviously color with colored pencils, then yeah, you can use this journal. I like it. I like how it looks. I like how the pages feel. Not a big fan of creamy color pages, but who cares? This is practically new, to be honest. This journal is practically new. I only did like a bunch of drawings and that's it. So this character here, her name is Cece, and she's from the Chibi Cute collection. She's supposed to be like they have a chibi version, and I was like, ooh, how will they look like it? They had like a bigger version, like a full regular version of themselves, and I was like, I'll do it, and I did it. To be honest, I do plan in the future to redraw them again and use watercolor. I do have the sketchbook, but the question is, do I have the motivation to sit down and transfer the drawings, which means like I have to have the drawing next to me, the sketchbook, and just literally redraw the same artwork on the next one, or do something new. I really do like the one that I have. I wish I can have it in watercolor. This is with what did I use? I think I used Crayola. I used Crayola colored pencils to color them. Like I said, it turned out fine, but you know, my art style has changed. So they are gonna look even more different if I do it again. I really don't remember why I did the hearts and the stars. Maybe I was onto something, but maybe I wasn't ready yet for that. So let's see. The next one is I'm trying to remember their names. The first one is called Cece. This one is supposed to represent the color green. Her name is Juniper. Not only did I have to create characters, I also had to design them with the color in mind, and then also give them names. I guess they would have stand out if the paper was some other color that isn't cream or white. So yeah, it's color pencil. Well, yes, it's color pencil, but at the same time, I can feel the pressure that I applied on this paper to make the colors look so smooth. It's color pencils. I don't even know how to. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, color pencils. Yes, I do feel like redrawing them again. Feeling like wanting to do something and actually doing it is a whole different. It's very different. It's very different. And it kind of makes me upset that I really want to do this, but I just not motivated enough to actually do it. So we have this one. Her name is Farfala. It's supposed to mean, okay, I was like, what is that here? Like, what is that thing over here? Her name means butterfly in Italian. Actually, I like how she looks. I just by looking at her, I'm like, I can't wait until I actually redraw her again. And I'm like, which sketchbook do I have available where I can redraw her artwork again? I'm like, yes, I do have a few. It kind of pisses me off that right now I'm really into like really thick watercolor paper. Let's see. I'm thinking of something. Never mind. Yeah, she's supposed to represent the color purple. Yeah, I guess yes, they do stand out and everything, but I feel like they would have looked a lot better if the paper wasn't like creamy. Then we have Marine, because she's supposed to represent the color aquamarine. Like I said, all of them are with Crayola color pencils. Crayola. Yes, I do have my Prismacolors. I have them when I was doing this. Why didn't I use those? I don't know. It gets a little bit confusing because I do have another character named Marina, and she also has like kind of like the same hair color. I guess I wasn't creative when it comes to aquamarine and names that kind of resemble the color. Then we had the blue. Her name is Sidi Midi. Her symbols are supposed to be raindrops. Hers was supposed to be dime jewels. Butterfly, clover, and she's like the how should I call it? Like the poster girl. what I mean to say is that the Chibi Q collection has a logo, right? And so this character, like Chibi Q collection, they're all starting with the letter C. So her name is C. She's supposed to be like the personified version of the logo. In other words, the logo has its own character. And the logo has hearts, and the logo has stars, and pink and yellow. And her name is Cece. There we go. Clover, butterfly, jewels, raindrops. Let's see. Let's see what else. I like how smooth it feels when I touch it. Well, the paper is also smooth, but you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. I literally pressed on on that paper. That's one of the reasons why I didn't color on the other side. Like, you can feel the roughness. You can feel like, oh yeah, this paper has won through really rough times. Then we got her name is Jasmine. Jasmine. She's supposed to represent yellow. It's supposed to represent yellow. And her symbol is sunflowers. No, I'm still thinking like, okay, so I have a bunch of sketchbooks and they're new. Where should I do them? But then I'm like, wait a second. I have like this amount of characters that I haven't drawn this way yet. I have them in chibi form. What should I do with them? Are you also gonna do them in full form? And I'm like, yes, I want to. But you have a lot of them. Do you want to put them all in the same sketchbook? Yes. The sketchbook that you want doesn't have enough pages to put all the characters in there. So are you gonna buy one or are you gonna like, I don't know. It kind of makes me mad that I do have a sketchbook that has enough pages for all these characters, but it's mixed media. It's been so long. You know what? I don't want to think about it right now. Then we have this girl. Her name is let me see if I can remember. Let me see if it's not that hard. It's just that I have another girl with a similar name, and I'm like, I would like to say that it's Cerise, but it's not Cerise. She's supposed to represent hearts. Red hearts, obviously. It's with the letter C. Cereza? I don't remember. But it's with the letter C. It has something to do with the color red. Then we have, I think she's the color gray, if you're wondering. Everything in her outfit, well, not everything, obviously this and this is another color, but every other color that is not the red and the gold, and her skin, obviously, they're all gray. Yeah, like, but that looks kind of awfully like black. Like, no, it's really dark gray. Now I'm trying to, and now I'm doubting myself and thinking, wait a second, did I use actually Prismacolors? I don't remember anymore. Her name, oh, I guess this is where I stopped drawing things around them. And you can see the color, you know what I mean. And now I'm thinking like, Wait a second. Do I remember her name? I think it was Seri with the S. Something to do with clouds. That's why her hair is like that puffy. Puffy like that. She's supposed to represent clouds. That's why she has wings on her. That's not a hat. That's like a what do you call that thing you could put on your head? Like a it's called a hello spider, how are you? I am doing a show and tell of all my art, all my drawings or artworks. I do remember coloring this on stream. That was a long time ago. I have like 9 sketchbooks to show. Let's see. Yeah. What was it called? No, I was gonna say banner. That's not it. The whatever. That thing on her head. That thing on her head. Then we have this girl, the fashion designer. Her name is. Wow, I don't remember their names. Let's go. Your first person to pronounce my name right. Spider. It's a spy and da. I'm like that's not that's not that hard. But anyways, welcome to my stream. I do art, but I like to play games, and I was supposed to do art, but I wasn't motivated enough, so a show and tell it is. Maybe looking at my old artwork will motivate me to actually like start doing something for this year. So yeah, what was her name? At this point, I'm gonna end up like having to look it up. I'm gonna have to end up looking up. Let me go to my website. Yes, I do have a website. Why do I? Let's go. What was her name? Oh, oops, wrong page. I know that she's supposed to represent ribbons, and she's a fashion designer. Don't worry, they do have their little stories. Every character has like their little story. Some characters are involved with other characters. The majority of them are all girls, by the way. Cece, Juniper, Farfalla, Marine, Sirimiri, Jasmine. I don't remember your name right now. I literally am like going back and looking it up because I really just don't recall her name. Maybe these are one of the characters that I created you, but I really don't remember you. Oh, that makes it sound like I'm an awful parent. I'm a bad parent. I don't know the names of my own children. Okay, let me see. I'm looking for her profile. Her name is Sherry. Well, close enough to Cereza. Sherry. Her name is Sherry. Her name is Sherry. And then, let me go and look up this girl. Yellow aquamarine. There we go. It's supposed to be magenta, and her name is Anise. And that's why I don't remember either Anise or Anise. Anise. I think it's Anise. Anise Ruban. Yes, they do have last names, by the way. Oh yeah, this is my attempt to draw a man. Yes, in my collection, they're also like males. His name is Kingyo. It's supposed to represent like a goldfish. The color orange. Oh yeah, I do make sure that their names also make sense with their appearance and blah blah blah. Like he looks like he's wearing like a Japanese clothing. So obviously I'm going to like give them a Japanese like name. Let's see, where is it? Okay, next one is, this is another man, by the way. This is another man. Let me look up their name. I think beyond this character, I kind of do start forgetting their names. Good thing that I have my website here so I can like easily look up. Why do I even have this on my hair if it's not doing anything? Let's see. Their name is Ink. Hello, Victor. How are you? Welcome to my stream. I'm just doing a show and tell of my past artworks because I'm not motivated enough to do new ones at this moment. This is a man, if you're wondering. Yes, this is a man. Their name is Ink Noir. So pretty much it literally says black ink. Black ink. They're supposed to like represent like a little demon, a little devil or something, has the horns and the wings. No, it doesn't have the tail, or I didn't draw it. Okay. Thank you for the alert, by the way. Meanwhile, her name is supposed to represent brown, and the only thing that occurred to me to be creative with the color brown was to make it chocolate. So I decided to turn her into a pâtissier. The people who make pastries. Even her hat is like a plate and a cake on it. See? Her hat is like a plate with a cake on it. Her name is Cocoa. Appropriate. She makes pastries. She makes pastries. I wouldn't mind like redrawing her. I bet. So I'll think about it. I'll decide what to do. I'll decide what to do at the end of the day. Let's see. Then we have this girl. I think her name is Chiffon. Obviously, she's supposed to, if the black one was a demon, she's an angel. Obviously, you can tell by the wings and stuff like that. There we go. Her name is Chiffon. Chiffon lace. Yeah, she's an angel. And then we had this girl. And I can tell 100% that by looking at this artwork and then looking at this one, I can tell that my art style has changed a little bit. Hello, I'm eating. See you later. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Wickfic. I can tell that my art style changed a little bit. No, back then I was already using pen and a dip pen, but I don't know. There's something here that I'm looking at that just feels different. Feels different. Her name is Beady, aka birthday. That's why she has like a party hat and she has like a cake. Hello, Maxo. How are you? I'm doing a show and tell of my past artworks. And after that, I didn't make any more. And you know how many pages I have left? All of it. Like I said, I did like creating them in their full form. I just don't like the fact that I couldn't use watercolor on this paper. But I do love how it feels. I really did enjoy drawing on this sketchbook. This is not the first one. This is the second one. On the other sketchbook, I literally drew on every single sheet of paper. And I enjoyed it. It was so easy to draw, so easy to erase. It was fantastic. I loved it. So like I said, if anybody wants to learn how to draw, I recommend you this sketchbook. It's so amazing. I'm not sponsored. I'm just letting you know how I feel about it. Will I buy another one? No, because what I want to do, I can't do it in here. But if it was for the purposes of drawing only, then of course I will get another one. But I already have this one. Look at all the pages I have left. I don't need another sketchbook in my life for a very long time. I mean it because because yeah, I have way too many new sketchbooks. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't think I deserve to get any more art supplies. Ooh, past art. This looks hella fine. Can I just doodle stickments? Respect for the grind. For anybody who missed, these are the drawings from this sketchbook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I only drew full form of out of 14 out of 60. Yes, I do have like 60 Chibi Q collection characters. Yeah, so I was like, I want to put them all in the same journal. Back then, I thought this is a perfect journal. When I realized how much I didn't like using colored pencils, I decided that, yeah, we're gonna stop here until I find a better journal for that. Okay, so sketchbook 1 done. Let's go with another sketchbook. This one, it was kind of expensive. Let's be honest, I didn't like it that much because it is said that it was 25% cotton paper. Paper is much better than a tablet, at least in my opinion. Hey, I've been practicing to draw in a tablet, so... But yeah, with all this about the AI and blah blah blah, I think it's way better to just stick with the what you call it, traditional artwork. Let's see. Anyway, so this journal is the Moleskin watercolor. And this is one of the drawings. Obviously, like, as you can tell, they're not in the same order. Like drawings that I previously show you, I did it like, I don't know how many years before this one, vice versa. When did I colored it? You're gonna tell that, oh, wait a second, this one looks way more different than this one. Yes, my art style changes. The more you do it, the more it becomes something else. So yes, this is one of the artworks that I have on my Moleskin. I use watercolor. Some areas I didn't like how it looked, and that's why that's why I'm so mad, because it said 25% cotton paper. I feel like they just put the cotton in a specific spot and left the rest of the paper without anything. Yeah, I can tell you improved a lot. Yeah, here I'm using the background is colored with wash paints. Her hair is not even black. It's just a form of gray. Her hair is just gray. But hey, people can't tell, so who cares? There we go. We have this one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you the name. Her name is Saki. Her name is Saki. Saki for the word Murasaki. Because, you know, purple. That was during I created this character during a phase where I really started enjoying the color purple. So yes. Let's see. Who cares, honestly? Art is art, and rules are meant to be broken. Oh, this, yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's separated. So this character is supposed to be Bianca. Obviously, as you can tell, she kind of resembles Snow White with the apple and everything. Hey, I saw a picture with an apple, and I'm like, I need this. Oh yeah, 2019. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna explain something. So if in the artwork you see a little number like this, it means no. Okay, let me explain. If in the artwork you see a little number, it means when I put ink on it. Actually, when I put ink on it, let me see. Yes. If you see this, it's when I put ink on it. But I didn't colored. I didn't color it during that time. It's very confusing, I know. This one has it, but I think I cover it up with some, well, somewhere in the background. Maybe it's supposed to be over here. It's supposed to be there, but I cover it up. Sometimes I do cover it up, sometimes I don't. I guess I didn't do it here. But the point is the time when I finished drawing them. I never put it on when I'm coloring them. I really have really old artwork. And I guess I explained that before moving out of my parents' house, I had enough time to grab all my old and unfinished drawings and transfer them into sketchbooks because it was easier to bring them with me than having them on loose paper. Hey, when I was a kid, I didn't have sketchbooks. I literally used copy paper. Like from a copy machine, yes. That's where I was doing my drawings. So I was like, okay, now I had developed an interest of using watercolor and a lot of Prismacolors and stuff like that. And this copy paper is not gonna handle that shit. So I decided to transfer them into sketchbooks. And now that I am applying even more mediums in the artwork, I have a feeling like these old sketchbooks are not gonna be able to they're not gonna be able to survive an artwork of mine. Good to know. Ever tried oil colors, like oil painting or oil 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 color pencils? Is there such thing as oil color pencils? I think there is. I don't know. Huh. I think I never have. I don't know why. Oh, by the way, this is a drawing that, okay, I'm gonna explain. I wanted to color this artwork here. The problem is that I inked it with a regular ink. So if I apply water to it, the ink is gonna like smudge. So I couldn't do anything to it. I literally had to transfer it, redraw it in another sketchbook. You know what? Let me write it down. Maybe in the near future I might actually do that, like transfer it. Uh, there we go. There we go. I wrote it down. I can show you. I can show you the little test I did that literally like proved to me. See there? I apply a little bit water there and it smudged, and I was like, oh, I also did it down here. See? So imagine the whole artwork being like this, all smudged in black. So I was like, shit, and that's when I started buying waterproof black ink to ink my drawings that were meant to be colored with, that were meant to be for watercolor. Or carbon. Never used carbon before. Meanwhile, let me put this back where it belongs. The papers are coming off. The same happened with this drawing. It came literally, it started smudging as well. There we go. Oh, this one. Her name is Kali. Yes, I literally slightly named them after the character that inspired me to draw them. So if you know, then you know. I said the word. You just need to. Well, I guess just by the name, I guess it wouldn't be that easy to identify. Oh my God, she used this specific character as inspiration to create this character. If you know who I'm talking about, then congratulations. You deserve a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie. So yes, this is Kali. And by the way, you can see that there is also a date here. This one says it says 05/20. So that was May 2020. It was just the day that I put ink on the drawing. I name my game character after food, so naming your art after the inspiration is not a problem. There we go. So, oh, if this character is purple. Oh, oops, I went to the beginning. If this character is purple, well, yeah, we have orange. Don't worry, they're all related in the same story. The inspiration to want to create these girls come from the same place. But creating the character itself, they're all from different places. But they're based out of another character, by the way. Oh, look, I have this drawing. Where's the date? Where's the date? Where's the date? I can't find it. Let me see. If only. There we go. Glitter. They have like glitter. But I don't. To be honest, I really don't like this type of glitter. It looks shimmery, but not the kind of shimmery that I'm. Oh well. It's the best I have, so. I think her name is Abisail. And this is Isuna. Yeah, they're all characters that I created. I'm not really into like, hello heel, how are you? I'm not really into coloring anime characters. I'm into creating my own, giving them their own story, doing whatever the heck I want with them because I can. The lore. Oh, we have the other girl. Her color is supposed to be yellow. The problem is that in my set of in the set of gouache paints, this is how yellow looks like. The ruby. No. This is what yellow looks like. It looks kind of orangey. There's nothing I could do. That's the yellow I had, and I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna work with it. Her name is. Wait. I want to make sure that I'm actually saying her name and not the inspiration. Kisana. Her name is Kisana. I'm gonna go cook some burgers. Be right back. Okay, give me. I want some. I'm hungry. So her name is Kisana. Kisana. There we go. Oh, the date over here says. I think I inked it also on the same day. It says like 05/20. Well, May is a really long month, and it was during COVID, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did ink a lot of drawings back then. There was nothing else to do. We couldn't go out. It was working and staying at home. because of COVID. So I think I had a lot of free time to just go and work with do a lot of art. So her name is Kisana. Kisana. Oh, this one has a different background because I colored her first before anybody else, before the other girl. So she doesn't even have a gouache background. Hers is actually watercolor. Look at that blend. Her name is... I'm trying to remember. Her name is Saika. Her name is Saika. And for some reason, colored pencils do leave like a weird looking residue on this paper. It feels something there. Her name is Saika. There we go. Oh yeah, the date is here. But I didn't color it during that time. We have another girl, hey! But this is more like a child. Her name is... Let me remember it. Her name is... No. Hanami. Not gonna lie, I really do like how it looked like. I really do like how it came out, which kind of inspired me to do something similar with my future drawings. The question is, which journal should I use? Which journal should I use? Yeah, which journal should I use? Because like I said, there's some areas in this paper that I didn't like how it looked, and at the same time, it has gouache, it has watercolor markers, it has color pencils, it has this thing like I'm gonna say like paint. It has to be like really white paint to be able to like color those highlights without accidentally blending with the rest of the artwork. So you know. Wait, what? 360 degrees forehead. Who? Anyways, then we have one of the other girls. Her name is Ariana. Her color is pink. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. No, I didn't eat breakfast. I just woke up, sat down, watched some videos, and then got ready to stream. This is Ariana. I wonder if somebody have already started noticing where did I get my inspiration for these girls? What do I call these groups of girls? The waifus? Yes, I created my own waifus. Yes, I did. So what? Oh yeah, this is Hanami, but she's older now, with her cousin Himawari, which I do have the artwork somewhere. I should just need to redraw it so we can finally have their pictures together and all that shit. Lala, I remember drawing this. I don't remember why I didn't add anything to the background. But I like how it looks so vibrant, so colorful. I guess it depends on the sketchbook that I use, depending on what do I want to add and what do I want to not add. And another waifu, we have Gina. We had Gina. Yeah, her favorite color is green. Or light green, I guess. Let's see. We have this girl. Her name is Eve. Her name is Eve. Her favorite color is black. I just realized I've been doing this for an hour and there's still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sketchbooks to go. Don't worry, not all of them have a bunch of drawings, so it's okay. There we go. And we have another waifu. Her name is Lilika. Why does she remind me of another character? Her favorite color is blue. Yes, I do. I did use gold paint to paint her jewelry. Oh, we have another waifu. Her name is Aika. She likes pink. Actually, wait. No. Her favorite color is white. It's just that how do you color white with a white paper? I would have to literally color everything else black and leave. Yeah, it would have been tricky. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I really don't remember which year I did this. I think it wasn't that long ago, but still. I feel like it was a while. No, her background is not colored with wash. It has like glitter in it. Yeah. More drawings that I couldn't color. And that's why I did it on another sketchbook. You're gonna see it soon. Oh, I have this. Do I remember their names? Of course not. Absolutely not. Seriously, I don't remember their names. I just know that there are some girls that I colored. They're just some girls that I colored. Oh, another waifu, but I don't know. I don't remember why I colored the background this way. Maybe that was before I got the gouache paints. This is Marina. See, don't confuse it with Marin. Marin and Marina are not the same characters. They're not the same characters, by the way. I think I picked the name before I even realized that. Wait a second, there's another character that kind of like has that name. I already colored this artwork on another sketchbook. You guys are gonna see it soon. This one as well. It was originally here, and because it didn't use the proper ink for watercolor, I couldn't actually color them. I couldn't color her either. No, her either. I couldn't. Yes, there were a bunch of drawings that I couldn't color. There we go. These are characters from a story that I'm trying to make. Her name is Iduna, Ran, Sol. Her name is Nana, and her name is Sin. All the girls. One day. Oh yeah, another waifu. We had the twins. We have Ceras, and we have Juna and Ceras. They're twins. Yes, I do remember coloring this on stream. And then this one is a little bit older. I think that was the first drawing that I actually colored. I don't think the page where I did it is not even good enough. But the point is, it was supposed to be for Valentine's Day. I think I colored it in 2020. it looks a little bit lacking, but it was an old drawing that I did a long time ago. There we go. And we finished the what was Moleskine, the Moleskine sketchbook. Yay! Let's move on to the next one. Oh my god. Yes, there are a lot. There are a lot of sketchbooks. We have like 9. And do not even wait a second, let me see. No, this was more like experimental sketchbook. Not gonna lie, I do have like two more. No, the other ones are mixed media. Never mind, forget about what I said. I just know that I did some drawings here. Testing colors. Yes, I did this artwork here. Like I said, I was testing the colors and this and that. Yeah, she looks kind of weird. After years later, I can tell now that what the fuck happened to her face. But this is where I did this one. I did it here. The paper warped a little. Well, so I did this drawing here. I like how the blue looks. Then we had this one. There we go. I don't remember their names from the top of my head. Okay, there we go. I was like, do I have more? Yes. I do remember doing this artwork. Dude, I think I drew this during COVID. Yes, I do remember. I remember I was sitting on my bed. I didn't have a desk. I was sitting on my bed and I was drawing. And it was a summer and it was hot. Yeah, it was during COVID. I remember I was drawing it. When did I put ink on it? You know, when I officially decided, you know what, I like what I made. Let me put ink on it to make it like official that I finished this artwork, this drawing. It was in 2021. Yeah, I remember coloring this one, but I never colored it on stream. I remember coloring like months before starting streaming for the first time. Yeah, I color it on stream, but I didn't draw it. Like I draw it during COVID. Yeah, all of these. By the way, for anybody who's confused, they're the same girls that I showed you before. This is Ran. She is Sol. Iduna. Nana. And this is another character. Her name is Beldandi. Right now, looking at it, I don't like how her face looks. I would have fixed this artwork if I could. I remember that I drew a bunch of girls and I was like, what do I do with these? And I decided, okay, I'll use it for something. It was not supposed to be an artwork. It was more like testing out how did I like the design. I liked it a lot and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll color it on stream, and I did it. And so her name is, these are other characters. I created them by mixing together two waifus, and it became like one of them looks like one, but it has the color of another girl. You know what I mean? Let me help you out. Let me go to my Moleskine and I'll show you what I mean. This Magdalene is a combination between Gina and Lilica. It's a combination between this girl and this girl. Only that this girl has like her hair loose. You can tell like her heart has the same hairstyle. You just let her hair loose, but it has the color of her. Only that her hair is kind of deeper, but you know what I mean. Same eye colors. You know what I mean? It was super easy. It wasn't that hard. We have Eva. Eva is a combination between let me see, Eva, where is this girl? Eve and, yeah, kind of funny. A bit not combination between, no, it's not even Eve. It's a combination between Saika. Where's Saika? Saika and Kisana. Okay, Kisana, where are you? You're the girl with the orange, not orange. The one with the yellow. There we go. A combination between this girl. See, has the same hairstyle. Same hairstyle. Long hair. And her color. It wasn't that hard. It was not that hard. And I really have fun doing it. I just don't like, I don't like the fact that I chose yellow for her dress. Because it kind of reminds me of Ronald McDonald. And I'm like, this is a new character entirely. This is a new character entirely. Her name is Lilith. And now that I think about, no, she's an entire new character, period. Maria. Maria is a combination between, I know it's a combination between them, but at the same time, I kind of messed it up or did something else differently instead of following the rules that I set up for myself. Where is, it's a between Marina and the other girl, Ariana. Oh, I'm looking for her art. Ariana. No. Jesus Christ, how hard it is to find her. There's not a lot of pages here though. No. There we go. She looks more blonder, but it's supposed to be like this color, but who cares? And it's supposed to be hazel eyes, but because her eyes are also yellow, there wouldn't have been any big difference. But they do have the same hairstyle. Same hairstyle. See? Same hairstyle. But the only thing that I literally just flip her color, let's be honest. It's just her but blonde and flip colors. Practically. It's just her with the color flip. I'll think of what I'll do when the feature drawing comes by. There's gonna be a feature. There's more characters, but these are like the main 6. And then we have Esther. Esther is a combination between Eve and Kali. Where's Eve? Okay, found the picture of Eve and Kali. Is this one? Okay, there we go. Found it. Esther and Eve have the same hairstyle. Same hairstyle, but it has the same color. See? That's how I created them. And there's still more characters to create in the future. Oh, I forgot about Genesis. Genesis is a combination between Saki and Aika. Saki and Aika. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. Let me find Aika. There we go. Found it. So let's see. This one is a little bit slightly okay, so she has the short hair and the skin tone, but I slightly gave her a little bit more of her bangs. It has the same color and hair color and eye color, and a little bit more of the design of her bangs. So I created Genesis. There we go. Oh, this is just the other girls. Ran, Iduna, Sol, Nana, Rihanna. See, I wasn't wasting my time during 2020. I did shit. This was my entertainment. I was posting artwork back then, but I wasn't streaming. Not yet. It's just where I was living, and where I was living, I just didn't feel safe to have like a expensive computer there, or getting, I didn't want to get anything good for that apartment. Our point was save as much money as we could and get the heck out of there. Yes, I could have started streaming, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it for some reason. Not while living there. On this sketchbook, we don't have a lot of drawings. We had this one, but I think I colored her way before I even. Way before. I didn't even, I wasn't even using ink yet. I was using regular like markers to draw the line art. By the way, her name is Joseki. It means jewel. We have her. I do remember coloring her on stream. Her name is Yuki. It means snow. We have her. I know when I color her, but I didn't color her on stream. 100% certified. I can tell you that. This 100% I can tell you that I did color it on 2019. Her name is Kiku. So technically, it means chrysanthemum, the flower. By the way, it is all colored with Crayola colored pencils. This is made by Crayola. This is Ruby. I also remember coloring her in 2019. 100% certified. This, I don't remember when I color her. Her name is Kirie. Oh, this is for Easter artwork. I remember coloring this. We have these characters. Her name is dude, I know that I created them, but I still forget who is who. I know, I swear, I forget who's who. I just know that one of them is called Melody and the other one is called Harmony. Which one is which? I forget. Why do I forget? Because the story is about a pair of twins. And at this point, I'm gonna have to say they both have low self-esteem. No, one of them has low self-esteem. And they are identical. They look just like. Blue is their natural eye color, and this is their natural hair color. What they did was that because they're twins, they both had different styles they like. One of them dresses a certain way and the other one dresses a certain way. So to lift up their confidence, one of the twins said, hey, why don't we switch styles? For example, every time you look at me, this is how you look like. Every time you look at your sister, this is how actually you look like. For example, if you say that oh my God, you look so amazing dressed this way. Yeah, this is your style. This is the style that you picked that you like. So in reality, this is how you will look like. Do you feel better about yourself? And then the other twin will do the same. They will dress as their sister. Oh, if you think that I'm so beautiful, why don't you dress like me? And maybe you can gain some confidence. If not, then just look at me and you'll know that this is how you normally dress like. So you will start liking yourself more. So that's why I personally am so confused of who is who because of it. let's see. I can say that she is the tomboy. She's the tomboy and she's the girly girl. Not because she's wearing pink, it's because the tomboy doesn't like wearing eye contacts. They're okay with dyeing their hair, but they're not okay with putting on contacts. So they're dressing normally she will be like having pink hair and pink eyes. Maybe I should do an artwork, them looking like their real self. But don't worry, their real self, I decided to draw their mother. They look exactly like their mom. Their mom is called Rhapsody. Mom is called Rhapsody. So I just colored the mom how the twins are supposed to look like. And then I can do another artwork where I guess her name is Harmony. Harmony looks exactly like she will normally look like, and Melody will look exactly like she looked like. You know, like pink hair and pink eyes and pink. By the way, they are in the picture. They're in the same. They're both the same height. By the way, it's just they look like this in the picture. I wanted them like hugging them from below. I don't know, just yeah. So this is the time when I decided, you know what? I don't want to use color pencils anymore. I think it happened when I was coloring her skin, which it came out so bad that I didn't like it. And that's when I decided, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this anymore. I had this artwork. Her name is Osiria. We have these little cuties. Everything is colored pencils. Man, I want to color this artwork. And this one is unfinished, so I'm not gonna show it to you guys. And remember this one? I was supposed to color with different art mediums, but I didn't like how it looked with watercolor markers, and I just scrapped the idea completely. But years later, I finally did the artwork. I'm gonna show it to you. It's one of the other sketchbooks. So you're gonna see like, oh my god, yay! Oh, that's the thing, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, let me write down the names of these two artworks. One and two drawings. I'm just making lists of the drawings. Like, oh my god, you know what? I want to draw them. I want to put them in another sketchbook so I can finally color them. What was the name? We had and then the other one was a 1, 2, 3, 4. I have four drawings that I'm now motivated to want to redraw. Oh yeah, I know what this one is. Never mind. I already colored it. Ah, let's see. Let's obviously this one is the most recent. You guys are, well, not everybody, but a lot of you all have seen it. Let me see. Actually, no, this is not the recent one. Oopsies! They look kind of similar. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you this journal here is the Leuchtturm sketchbook. I'm looking for the name. Leuchtturm. I was curious and I bought it, and there we go. That doesn't mean because it says the word sketchbook, it doesn't mean that it's meant for that kind of art style. At this point, those companies are just wanting to sell something. And if you don't know much about art supplies, and technically they can just get make whoever buy it. Okay, so this sketchbook that I'm about to show you is the Stillman and Byrne Seta series. Stillman and Byrne. It's right there. Focus. Stillman and Burn. At least you can kind of see Stillman and Burn. It's the Seda series. It's kind of has a different color. I will show you the other one. They show you the other one so you can compare. This is the Seda series and this is the Beta. See, you can tell the difference. Zeta, Beta, Zeta, Beta. Yes, they go by Greek alphabet. That's their thing. So obviously when I buy a new sketchbook for the first time, I like to test out their first page. So I made a little drawing, blah, blah, blah. And at least I realized, oh, it works with wet mediums, blah, blah, blah. It can take a pen and all that stuff. And then eventually, one day I decided to color them. And normally I do like a little doodle, but this one was kind of bigger. I don't know why I decided to do this. These are drawings that are incomplete. It's just the Wings Clubs. And I picked like my favorite transformation. This is supposed to be Musa in her Mythics. Yeah, Mythics kind of sucks, but if I had to pick which one of the girls is my favorite, it was Musa's. This was Sophix, so it's more like a variation of Believix. It was more nature-like, and I guess my favorite one was Bloom's Sophix. We have Tynix. It's just a power-up. It makes them super small. And I guess my favorite one of them all was Stella's Tynix. They just fit. They're just covered in diamonds and crystals and stuff. Sirenix. I am not a fan of Sirenix, but my favorite, if I had to pick, my favorite one is Daphne's Sirenix. No mix of weird colors together. Nah. Just simple green and a little bit of yellow. That's it. Let's see. Dreamix. The best Dreamix is Aisha's. Let me see. Then we had Charmix or Magic Wings, whatever you want to call it. But my favorite one of them all, I think it was Aisha. I don't know why. And I've been noticing, this is when I noticed that Aisha has like the best transformations of them all. What I mean to say, like out of all the characters, her transformations are always like the best. She has the best of, I counted how many like good ones. Like she looks good in this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah, Aisha again, and this one is Cosmix. Am I ever gonna color them? Dude, I don't even know. I guess I just don't like the fact that I don't know, it looks kind of tiny on the paper. I don't know. I'll figure something out one day. We have Lovix. Lovix is another variation of Believix. It's like a snowy one. And my favorite one was Flora. We have Onirix. And like I said, my favorite one is Aisha's. Yeah, she gets the best ones. We have Crystal Sirenix, and the one who had the best was Tekna. And I guess that was it. Why did it inspire me to do this? Well, because I did this. I had my own characters and decided, you know what? What if I drew my own characters and gave them Wings Club transformations? And I gave them my favorite transformations. Not the other ones that I just mentioned. My absolute favorite ones. One of them was Believix. Believix, I liked it. And I think this one is Flora's Believix. Yeah, this is the design of Flora's Believix. Only that I changed the color and gave it to this character. Her name is Sugar Fairy. This is Bloomix, and this is Bloom's Bloomix. Obviously, I changed the color, and this character is called Sunny Cat. We have Butterflicks. And whose Butterflicks is this one? It's either Musas or Technas. Because I didn't like the other ones. And I gave it to this character. Her name is Sui Show. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see what else. Then we have Enchantix. And my favorite Enchantix outfit is Stella's. And I gave it to this character called Sweet Angel. I think this is where I started like creating characters and giving them S names. So the S name started from this. Then we have this is Harmonix transformation. I think it was Musa's transformation, and I gave it to this character called Sea Nymph. And that's it. And then because I was already hooked in the S names, I decided to call this character, created this character. She's supposed to represent the wind, and her blah 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 blah. Her name is obviously supposed to be with the letter Z, but I couldn't find anything wind related with the letter S, so I gave her name is Sephir. We have Darkness, and I gave her the name of Spriggan. Let's see. She's supposed to be like plants and earth. I gave her the name of what was her name? Her name is Sylvan. Sylvan, I think it's Sylvan. Trying to remember. We have Fire, and I gave her the name of Salamander. They're supposed to be Light, and I gave her the name of Seraphine. And she's supposed to be power of water, and I gave her the name of Selkie. Then I don't remember. I just random characters, you know. You know what? I was kind of curious because I was like, I wonder how it would look like if I grab a character and gave her, you know, two contrasting colors like yellow and complementary colors called yellow and purple. How would she look like? And I'm gonna lie, she doesn't look that bad. I wish I could have done it with other colors like blue and orange or red and green. But I guess I ran out of paper because, see, this is the reason why I don't color them. I like drawing them, but I don't color them because they look so tiny on the paper. Maybe if I do want to, you know what? Maybe one day maybe I should redraw them but digitally. I just have to like scan them. That's what I'm thinking about. Scan them and then like redraw it digitally, or I'll think of something. I want to do a lot of things. Okay, we're gonna go to sketchbook number. I stopped counting. Sketchbook number blah 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 blah. These are really old. So old you can tell that my coloring wasn't perfected yet. This is, oh, by the way, the sketchbook is it's still stuck on there. The Strathmore watercolor 400 series. And to be honest, even though that I worked on the sketchbook, look how the pages look like. They're freaking straight. They're freaking straight, like nothing, as if I didn't do anything on them. And this is what I want on my sketchbook, for the pages to be, they're so thick. I'm like, I want another one. Yes, you have another one. But my brain is like, I don't like it because the cover is not hard. And I'm like, who cares? What is important is the paper inside of it. So yeah, you're gonna be able to tell. Oh my god, it's so old that look, when did I? 2018. They look kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, by the way, her name is Isuna. We already saw her before. Her name is Prism. This is Simia. It's kind of confusing because she stole her teacher's powers and she ended up transforming into a witch, but she looks like her teacher. She doesn't look like herself. Like I said, if it's not your powers, it's not her powers, so she looks like her teacher. Simia doesn't actually look like this. This is Rosette. Yes, I do have like plans to draw these characters again. Oh, this is just for Christmas, for birthday, back to school, during the fall, Halloween, summer. Just a random drawing. Let's see. This was supposed to be spring, but I didn't like how it looked like, so I literally redrew it again. I swear I did it. I did it. Oh, this is another Kiri, but she's Midori. She's green now. Oh, look, the first drawing that I made of Ran and Iduna. I didn't like the fact that she had great eyes. Back then it made sense, but then when I started thinking about it more, like, maybe we should change that. Oh, I love this one. I love how it looks. I think this is the time where I finally got a grasp on how to color my art properly. It doesn't, you look at it, it doesn't even look like I did it on a sketchbook. It looks, I like it. I might bring this character back. We have, Hina. We have this girl. I don't like how it looked. It looks so washed out. I don't even know. What was I doing when I was coloring this? It looks so palish. Not vibrant enough. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Not gonna lie, when I see these drawings, I'm like, shit, I wish I could color them again. I don't like how they turned out. It might look beautiful on camera, but I can tell, it looks so washed out. Why does it look like this? I'm still using the same brand of watercolors. I just don't know why it looks just like that. Let's see. Also her as well. She looks so washed out. She could have been brighter. It's just ideas for drawings that I want to do. I like these poses. Let me just put them to a side. They're in the way of my drawing, they're covering them. It ruins the surprise. I remember this one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the names of the other characters. Hina. This is supposed to be Lum Shen. Lum Shen. We have Magical Girl Desire. We have Anastasia. We have this girl, I do remember coloring her on stream. We have Erd Urd. Erd. I don't even know how to say it right. Urd. Oh, we have Charlotte. They're both the same person. Same person, both of them. They're both the same person. Just letting you know. I did color that on stream, I do remember. We have Evangeline. So technically by the end, I guess I was getting a grasp of how to use the color pencils. I mean the color, not color pencils. I mean the watercolor markers. Let's see. I don't even know what I was doing with the background. I was just experimenting. I did a thing. This is Hoseki and Suki. Hoseki and Suki. They might come back in the future because I remember that I was checking all my old drawings. And I'm like, oh, I need to draw that. Oh, we have Darcia. She is Prism's sister. I think the oldest one. And we have this girl. What was your name again? I forgot. Lumina. So she's the middle daughter. She's also a fairy. Hey, there we go. There's still like 1, 2, 3 more sketchbooks to go. The question is, will I be able to put this, so like put it away? Oh, let me show you this one first, then I go with this one, and then I go with the trying to decide which. See, like I said, when I start, oh, by the way, Strathmore mixed media, but this one is 500 series, and this one has 100% cotton paper. I don't know why the 500 series doesn't have. See, I remember that I did a little drawing. I remember doing a little drawing just to test it out, like how the paper reacts to this paper, to these supplies, before actually like committing to do the artwork. Blah 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 blah. Let me go. I remember that I didn't used to do that, and then one day I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Testing out the papers before using the journal. Welcome back. So we have Saika again. We had the waifu again. I didn't color this on stream, and this is New Year's artwork. This is the New Year's artwork. This is what I colored for my birthday back then. This is for this Eve, and this is for Valentine's Day. I didn't color this on stream, but it was the same year that I started streaming, by the way. This is Marina, and this is for Chinese New Year. Trying to think. No, not yet. I think I color her on stream. I maybe she could have been the first drawing on my stream. Her. This is for spring, and her name is Ariana, if you forgot. This is Easter, and this is Aika. It has a background. It's just white, but it shimmers. If only I had light in this room. Let me wait. There's another one in here. This is Earth Day, just in case. This is Lilica, Earth Day. Then we have summer with Kali. Then we have fall with Kisana. Let's see. Then we have, I guess I made her skin a little bit too dark, but who cares? We have Murasaki. I mean Saki, just Saki. With Halloween. And then we had Gina with Christmas. Let me go. I remember drawing a group picture for New Year's Eve. We got Ariana, Kali, Saika, and Saki. They're all dressed up. They're celebrating. We have another group photo with Lilica, Gina, Marina, Eve, and Aika. Valentine's Day, I really didn't like it because I finished the drawing the same day that I was coloring it. And let's just say that afterwards I noticed some errors and I'm like, oh, this is the reason that I draw. I then later on look back to my drawing again and then fix it. And then wait a little bit more, fix it, and then I ink it. Not immediately on the same day. I can tell the things that I didn't come out right, and I hate it. This is for Valentine's Day. As you can tell, everybody's dressed with the colors and stuff. Just in case you forgot their name, we have Kisana, Eve, Saika, and Kali. We have White Day. I have White Day. Oh, this is the first time I did White Day. Huh. What Day? And we have obviously Gina and Ariana. Well, the other girls. Aika, Lilica, and Saki. We have Spring. And we have Marina. Man, you know what? I kind of miss having the group pictures, so I'm not gonna lie. We have Marina, Gina, Eve, oh, I forgot Kali, Kisana, and Saika. And I guess I didn't do any more. I was planning to do another one, but I don't know what happened, and I'm like, moved on. Oh, this is what I did for Halloween. And it was supposed to be like Halloween group photo and Christmas group photo, but I guess you can see that I gave up on that. I remember one year that I create, I guess it wasn't that long ago. It was very recent because it says 2022 here. I added 2 more waifus to the list, and we have we have Juna, and she's back to school. See, dressed in her uniform and her backpack and all that stuff. And then we have her twin sister, Ceras, and she is ready for winter. And that's about it. I don't have any more. If I'm motivated enough, I might draw the next ones, which I was supposed to like color. I know I was supposed to draw the drawing for Chinese New Year. Yeah, I can do another year of holidays in this sketchbook, but I need motivation to actually do it. I was supposed to do it today. I don't know what happened to me. I was like, nah, I don't want to. This year, I wasn't gonna do the waifus. I was gonna color the other girls. Remember when I mentioned that I grabbed two waifus and mixed them together and created a new character? Yeah, those girls were gonna be the next holiday artwork. So if you really want me to do it, please let me know. I'll find a way to motivate myself hard enough to be able to do that. And at the same time, I will finally be able to finish this whole sketchbook. Finally. Okay, next one. Next sketchbook. Let's see. Okay, so here we are. This is the Canson Montbal watercolor. Not just a regular Canson watercolor. This is Canson Montbal. So this is the artwork that I did for my birthday. I think this was 2022. There we go. So obviously I drew my VTuber model. I literally created this outfit in V-Roid. But not the hairstyle. Not the hairstyle. Oh, back then I did have like reddish hair. So I had a tendency to color my real self for my birthday artworks. Oh, I remember this one. This one is when we got like to 250. I think this artwork was when I got 250 followers on Twitch. So yes, if anybody doesn't know, Twitch has their own character. It's called Twitch Girl or T Girl, and I created this artwork for Twitch chat. Yes, absolutely. Oh, so yeah, we have these artworks. So I guess this was the year when I was trying my hardest to go all out with my art. I wanted to do something incredible. This is for Chinese New Year. I did try my hardest on this one. This was another character completely. Her name, she's a Kyrie, but she's Kuro. She's black. Why? How do I know? Because of her eyes. We have one that has green eyes, and I call her Murasaki. Murasaki, no, Midori. Jesus Christ, I'm mentioning too many colors. This one is Ao. Kyrie Ao, and she's Valentine's Day. Her color is blue, obviously, and she's wearing a wedding dress. All white with red roses. But in the background, she has blue roses. You know, back then when I was actually putting effort. This is for spring. This is Kiri and Momo. It's pink. There we go. There we go. Kiri and Midori again for Easter. This is where it all happened. This is where it started. This is where Heel started bothering me about eggs, because I was drawing this character and obviously she was holding on to eggs for, you know, Easter egg hunt. And I needed to know how big will eggs be in your hand. And he started making fun of me about it. Because I went and got up, went downstairs, I got some eggs, and I was literally like on stream checking how it fits in my hand so I could draw them in the picture to do. Yeah, and now he keeps bothering me about it. There we go. This is Kitty yellow. Her yellow. What was what was the Japanese word for yellow? I forgot. But she's supposed to represent summer. You know what? I like the combination between yellow and blue. Yellow and blue, yellow and blue everywhere. Even the ice, even the, I don't even know how I pull it off to make like a ice cone. Um, let's see. No, I'm still thinking like, what is yellow in Japanese? Uh, Yellow. I think it's I think he hero. Well, whatever. She's yellow. There was a drawing that I wanted to do, but I'm not sure if I should complete it or not. I'm still thinking about it. I'll put it to the side. Meanwhile, we have Kirie Murasaki. Not confused with Saki. She has purple eyes and she's supposed to represent fall. Let me see. Ugh. Oh yeah, we have Kirie Aka, and she's Halloween. Well, you can tell that her hair has red, but the indicator is the eyes. Is the eyes. There we go. Let's see. And then we have Kirie Dai. Orange is Dai. Orange. Orange. We can call it that one. Orange, whatever. Or Daido. The point is she has orange eyes. Don't get confused with the yellow one. The point is that I wanted to do something different. Can you tell? Everything that is inside the snowflake is another color. Even her eyes, even her hair is another color. Her outfit, even her skirt. Oh, even her stockings. It was kind of fun to do that. I wouldn't mind doing something like this again. Yeah, I have more drawings here. Do I have more? Or that's it? Let me check. No, that's it? Oh, no. Wait. Here it is. Remember that drawing that I said that I started, but I didn't like how it was looking? So I scrapped it all. But then years later, I redrew it on this sketchbook and finally did it. So this is how it looks like. They're supposed to represent each tier on Patreon. It starts with tulip, then you move on to, if you want have more stuff, you go to lotus. We have sunflower, then it's blue rose, and then it's turquoise, and there's one called platinum. I'm not gonna tell you what, you gotta have to go to Patreon and figure that one out. So yes, I did turn them into characters too. Why not? Because I can. Oh, and we had this. I think this is the no, actually I did it before. But yeah, this is the Delilah. This is Swirl Delilah. So I decided to use the idea of a Neapolitan ice cream with strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. I should really add spumone, Delilah, where we have the instead of strawberry, there's pistachio and it's green. I'll think about it. You know what? I'll write it down. Spumoni. Yeah, it starts with the letter S. Spumoni? I'll look it up. La 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 la. I'm trying to see. Do I have any more? I think that's it. I don't have a lot of drawings in here. Well, I didn't fill this sketchbook yet, so that's all there is in there. Oh, and then we have one more to go, and it's literally the sketchbook I've been using last year. It's the sketchbook I've been using last year. Remember that I just mentioned the chibi characters that represent the tiers on Patreon? Look at them, but in full form. They're bigger now. I don't know why this looks like this. Why is my drawing dirty? Like, where is this dirtiness coming from? Well, we have here tulip. Purple tulip. No, it was violet tulip. I'm not a fan of purple. I'm a fan of violet. There we go, violet. Then we have, oh yeah, this is what I did for Earth Day. It was Gaia. Mother Earth. So Gaia. We have a magenta lotus. I was supposed to do something with this and I never did it. This is when I prepared this, I was in the brink of losing all motivations to do any more artwork. Yeah. Then we have golden sunflower. Yeah, I was supposed to do something. This is supposed to be blue rose. This is supposed to be turquoise butterfly. And this is supposed to be platinum. There we go. We have, it's just a lot of drawings. Remember when I said that I had some drawings that I couldn't color in a specific sketchbook because I inked them with the wrong ink? Yeah, I redrew them here, and here we are. We have Sugar Fairy. We had Sugar Fairy. We have Sweet Angel, Sunny Cat. Oh, this one I colored for Valentine's Day. Love Witch. Let's see. This is Sea Nymph. Oh, this is Strawberry Delilah. Let's see, so many drawings here. We have Space Delilah. I like how her hair turned out. I not gonna lie, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. We have a random drawings of a schoolgirl that somebody told me to pick these colors, and I colored them like they wanted me to. Personally, the color of her uniform, it was that was my fault. For some reason, I was very adamant of coloring her uniform that color without putting in consideration that her hair and eyes, I regret forcing these colors on this character, you know, the uniform. I shouldn't have done that. I have a bunch of drawings left. Yes, I could have colored them. This is Scarlet Delilah, and this is for the season of fall. We have Spring Delilah. It's for spring. Is if you didn't know. We have Summer Delilah. I don't need to explain what it means. We have Snow Delilah. I just published this not a few weeks ago. We have Spitfire. It's supposed to represent, well, well, not really. Actually, she's just a demon, fire, blah, 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 blah. I remember when I accidentally almost messed up her hair. The point is that this is for Halloween. This is for Chinese New Year. This is Spider Lily. And so many other drawings here. Oh, and this is I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Sereni Bunny or something? I don't remember. She's supposed to be Easter. As you can tell the background, look at all the egg-shaped circles. And that's it. And you might be saying, you have a bunch of drawings, why don't you color these? And I'm like, yeah, I want to do something new. Yeah, I'm very picky. I'm so picky. Like, I can't even decide to start doing something. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of new sketchbooks. No, I don't, to be honest, I wouldn't mind starting a new sketchbook, but at the same time, I have to make sure that I finish them. I can't leave them in, like halfway. For example, like Montval watercolor. The Montval watercolor, this one. And to be on, or the Strathmore mixed media. It still has like 11 pages left. And what else? We have this one. Well, actually, no, I kind of did completed this one. The point is that the paper works so well that there is a possibility that I could try to draw on the other side of the paper. So it says that it comes with 48 pages, but it's counting like front and back. I only color on one side, so in total I only have like 24 drawings. The same thing happens with this one. It says, oh, 64 pages. It makes you believe, yeah, I can color like 64 artworks. But in reality, sometimes you don't feel like actually using the other side of the paper. You could, but you could, but I'm not brave enough for this one. So technically I only have like 32 drawings, but in reality you can do 64. Yeah, it tells you that, oh yeah, you can do this. This one is more realistic. It tells you it has 20 sheets of paper, and it does. It has 20 sheets of paper. At least it's not telling you, oh, it has 40 pages, which is kind of true, but like I said, not all papers are created equally, and depending on what I do on my artwork, it depends on whether that paper can resist. I did try it on, I did try it. We have it here, and no, this is not it. Where is it? Oh, there we go, found it. We have this one, and then on the other side, and it looks fine. So it means that it can handle it. It can handle it. Nothing bad will happen to your paper if you color on the other side. Well, depending if you're doing what I'm doing. I don't know how do you color your stuff. I don't know how you do your artwork. I'm just telling you that, hey, if you do it. But I don't know why I'm so in love with this specific sketchbook. Like I said, I do have this sketchbook. The only difference is that it's a soft cover. It's a soft cover. The cover is soft. This one is hard. It makes no difference. I don't need the cover to color the pictures inside of it. I don't need it. But my brain is, oh, this sketchbook sucks because it doesn't have a hardcover. And I'm like, what a pain in the ass. Why I'm so fickle. I just get freaking, I don't know. Just want to get some artwork done. I just want to be motivated like I used to. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to do this. I want to do this right now. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I technically showed you pretty much all the artworks that I had done since I started streaming. Well, kind of before that, but you know what I mean. Yes, I have a lot of them. Actually, I have more artworks. It's just that I don't have them all with me. It's too many. I like art. But I don't know why for the past few months I've been feeling like not wanting to do as much art as I used to, even though that I want to. Like I always looking for getting more art supplies, but they need to be used because over time they're just gonna fall apart. And I've been noticing, I want to do everything, but at the same time I don't want to do anything. Um, let's see if this stream motivates me to actually start doing something. If not, then at least we have digital artwork. The question is, how do I connect my tablet to the computer so I can show it to you through OBS? Either that, or I'm literally gonna grab my tablet and I'm gonna put it like right in front of me and you're gonna see it through this camera. I might do that if nothing works. I think there's a program to connect my screen to the computer. And I know there is. The question is, when am I actually gonna do that? Okay, there's a lot of things I want to do. But yeah, I think I will stop buying art supplies. I'm not gonna buy any more art supplies for the unforeseeable future. There's too many things that I have around me that I need to use. Oops, what am I doing? I'm just sitting. So yeah, how many sketchbook did we see? We see 1, 2, 3. For anybody who forgot, this is the Stillman and Burn beta series. There we go. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, I do have another. Okay, I will explain it in a way. So I have the Canson. I don't have it in front of me, but I can explain it to you. I have the Canson XL mixed media, and I have 2 of them, and they're brand new. Just letting you know. And you might be saying, why don't you use that? Okay. The reason why I don't use that is because they are not gonna. I know that it's mixed media, but I don't think they can handle all the art supplies I want to apply to it. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I know. They're supposed to be mixed media. So when I want to do mixed media, I had to go and get myself watercolor journals. Yeah. I did things to this journal that I would never be able to get back. Oh my god, I don't know what was I thinking back then? I think I knew what I was doing. The problem is that I didn't do it quick enough. Let's see. Let me see if I can from where I'm sitting, can I count all the sketchbooks that I have? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are not sketchbooks. 12. And 12, 13, 14. 14. Should I count that? Nah, I'm not gonna count that. I feel like there's some 14. Wait. 15. 16 and 17. 17. I guess that's all of them. I think. Actually, I think I have way too many journals. I don't need any more. I just need I need motivation to get me started. Oh, I'll have to meditate. I'm gonna have to spend the whole rest of this day meditating to for something to wash over me and something. Just just shove some ideas into my head or something. Well, not really ideas to my head. It's more like the pat. I need something. I need something to revive my wants of doing artwork again. I want to do them, but like I'm always finding excuses because of why not to do them. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of drawings that need to be finished. Of course. You have no freaking idea. Like I said, before leaving my parents' house, I literally transferred as many drawings as I could and took them with me. Maybe a smaller sketchbook. I guess maybe I should start with something simple to get the ball rolling. You know, like somebody said, I don't know who. You need to start. You need to get inspiration. Well, actually, it's not inspiration. What I need motivation. Motivation. That's what I need. I know what I want to draw. I just don't have the energy or the willingness to actually do it. I'll have to meditate and think of something small and simple and start with that. And then when the motivation finds me, I'm already working on something. Maybe I have to work on something to slowly build up that motivation. Man, it kind of sucks feeling this way. It's not even a roadblock. It's just I don't want to do anything. I want to be lazy. I want to do art without doing nothing. Which that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Meanwhile, let me just put this to the side. I have way too many things on my desk. I literally had to like pick up my desk. Okay. I just saw my cat like sprinting into my office and I'm like, did something happen? Oh well. Oh. Now that I think about it, now that I have these sketchbooks that I don't use anymore, where am I gonna store them? I'm gonna have to shove them in the closet in my bedroom. I don't need them anymore. Unless somebody asks me to do another show and tell. No, we can be here. I can sit here a little bit and think. So why am I acting like that? I'm not doing anything. Let's see. How can we get motivation again? Let's see. Do I have any simple sketchbook out there that I can start doing something? At least start doing something with it, and then when you finally feel motivated, you can just go and move on to the other one. Not really a sacrificial sketchbook. It's more like a sketchbook where you can just practice drawings. And then when you feel get in the mood, you can start coloring. I know what I'm talking. I know what I mean, but I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. So yeah, it's kind of bummer that I want to do art, but I don't know how to like push myself to actually get started. I don't need any more art supplies. I already have all the things I need. Right, Cookie? I don't know why my cat is like here. He's sniffing my hand. Never mind, he left. Oh well. I have homework to do. I have to sit down and just meditate and figure out. Like the question is, do I want to draw or do I just want to just color something? Actually, now that I think about it, where's my little sketchbook? What I mean is that I used to have. I remember that I was organizing, and I guess I organized too hard, and I don't remember where I put my little. I had a small square sketchbook. Don't worry, it's not good for the mediums that I use. The only reason that I got it is for swatching my colors and decide which one I like, so I can use it on my artwork. The point is that I don't remember where I put it. The last time I colored an artwork, I literally had to the last time I colored an artwork, I literally used a piece of paper. I used a piece of paper to do it. You don't believe me? Okay, let me go here. The last artwork that I colored was for the snow Delilah for the winter solstice. So yeah, these are the colors. These are the colors. See, a piece of paper. I normally have it was like a square, was a square little sketchbook. I remember that I bought it during my trip to New York. I bought it for that purpose only. I didn't really care how well the paper was or whatever. It's just I like square journals, and I got that one. So the question is, I was organizing my office, which I still haven't finished doing that. I've been procrastinating for as long as I can remember. The point is that I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it is, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to start using something else to swatch my art, which I think I know what I can use. I see it right here. I can see it from here. I can see it. And I might use that if I don't find the other one. So yeah. So how's everybody's day going? My Christmas break is over. I literally have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm like, I had to go back to bed. I had to prepare something to eat for tomorrow. Oh, great. So yeah, I might be ending the screen. I might be ending the stream soon. I have to get my stuff together. Not gonna lie, I think I spent more time dreaming about this day to have. No, I was dreaming more about. I think I spent more time dreaming about my Christmas break coming than the actual time for for my break. I waited longer for my break than the break itself. Break it was just 2 weeks. Now I had to go back to work, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna have to work or wake up so early in the morning, making sure that I have something to eat for work. Maybe. So yeah. I don't wanna go back. Cookie, what's wrong? I wonder if he's getting his sumis. No, I don't know. He seems kind of chill. It's just under my desk for some reason. I don't know. Like, what is... Anyway. Oh, la 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 la. No, seriously, well, actually, nah, I'm gonna be truthful. I was like, oh yeah, no, right now I'm concentrating on what I want to do. And like, no, not really, you're not. Sometimes I do, and then immediately I get distracted with something else, and then... what do I want to do? I'm literally staring at my cat while he's staring at his litter box. Somebody is he gonna go in? No, thinking about it. And just looking inside and he's climbing in. There we go. So yeah, I'm sorry everybody if you were expecting some interesting stream from me. Um Literally the show and tell was something that came into my mind this morning when I woke up. It happens a lot, to be honest. Like, for example, I'm like the day before or the week before, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this on stream and I'm gonna do that. And then when the day comes, I was like, oh, I don't wanna do this, I don't wanna do that. And sometimes I just ignore myself and just do it anyway. And then I tell myself, you know what? I'm glad that I did this. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot more often than you think. At least I did. You know what? At least if I did a show and tell, at least it was at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year. You know? But seriously, how am I gonna. It's not like I don't have any drawings. I have a bunch of them. The point is how to push myself to do something. I am watching my cat using the litter box. I have like a robot litter box. So he has to like go in there, like really in there. And I'm like, you don't need to like cover up the poop. The machine is gonna throw it away for you. You know what? Never mind. Let him do his catty stuff. Oh, so anyways, it's time for me to go. Um, don't worry if I leave a little bit too early. At least I know that I'll dedicate these next 13 minutes meditating about what should I do for my art. I'll give you some results. I will give you some results on Wednesday. What am I doing on Wednesday? Exactly. And that's why I'm going to do it on Wednesday. Obviously, I'm going to make sure that it's not something very complicated because, well, it's kind of like a work night. And then I had to like, it's a pain in the ass. I know, mostly for me because I get back from work, then I have to start streaming. Then as soon as I finish streaming, I had to make dinner, eat, wash the dishes, pretty much get ready to bed, try to fall asleep, and try my hardest to sleep 8 hours. Wake up early in the morning, go to work. Yeah, so but I'll think of something simple, something easy, but at the same time, that motivates me to do my art again. Like I said, I have a lot of drawings, but how do I? It's like I'm like a furnace that has been off for a really long time. So we gotta get a fire started. But first, we have to put some. I don't know how do you turn on a fireplace? Do you you put the log in there, not a log, like a piece of wood in there, and you lit the fire and stuff. But yeah, that we had to get a fire started. We had the materials to create a fire. The question is, how do we start it? How to get it started? Anyways, for anybody who's new out there, I'm Iggy Serure and I create art. Well, I hope I be able to create art again. Anyways, I do also play games, which I am trying my hardest to not succumb into playing games every time I cannot do artwork. This is not supposed to be a gaming channel. This is supposed to be a art channel. So I'm trying, my goal is to make more art this year. But first, like I said, we need to get the fire going because my fire has been put out a long time ago. AKA, I think since October, maybe September, my fire has been like put out a long time ago. Anyways, let me just go over here and So, like I said, my schedule is Sundays at 10 a.m. Central Time and Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. I do stream at random days at random times. I recommend you to follow me on twitch.tv/EasyCerudeGarnet so you can receive an invitation to join my Discord server. Just let me know so I can send you one. And on Discord, you can get notified when I start streaming so you don't miss out. And that is where I also do my special streams. I'm thinking, what is the next special stream? Oh yeah, I had to like practice Duolingo or something. Anyways, what else? If you want to see my artwork, I post them on Instagram. But if you really want to see really old artwork, the link to DeviantArt is on the chat. I also post my artwork on Patreon. They get to see it first. And depending on the tier that you are pledged to, you get to receive, you can watch my special streams. You can also, what else that I wanted to say? You can watch my special streams. You can, Jesus Christ, I'm forgetting. You can watch my special streams. You can receive PDF liners of my artwork, find out of my secret projects that I'm working on. What else is there? Oh yeah, and if you want to support me in other ways, I do have a store where I sell my merch. I have stickers, buttons, magnets, posters, and cushions. So yes, it's time for me to go. I hope I can find my motivation soon. Seriously, I don't know what's happening. What's happened? I changed so much. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice afternoon, nighttime, daytime, morning, whatever time zone you are right now. I hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you all for joining. I hope to see you on the next stream. And thank you all for watching. Bye!